Welcome everyone. We're now starting the first experiment with tachyons. Now what we've got here is 2 jars of broccoli sprouts. Now one jar has a tachyon large disc underneath it, and the other one has an actual tachyon in it as well. So that one size has both. We'll give it both actual chances here. The whole idea is to make things happen as much as we can without engineering them or forcing or contriving them. So we're starting off with having this large tachyon disc, a disc inside of it. See if I can actually, I may be able to zoom in a little, and we can, yeah, you can see that red disc there. That's the actual one that's dropped in with the actual broccoli sprouts. So that gives it the optimum tachyon energies. And that will stay in the jar as they grow, and the larger tachyon disc will be underneath as we go on here. Right now, the other jar has the exact same number of sprouts in it, the exact same water, and will be given the exact same treatment. The only difference between these samples is one has tachyons and one doesn't. Right now they're in their beginning prep. You generally prep sprouts for 8 hours by having them sit in water. Exact same water, exact same environment, light, heat, etc. They're going to be placed just as you see them here next to each other. This is not the final position. We'll be showing you that they're placed in a particular position to grow in a particular way in a particular holder, which I won't go into details in the first video here, but we'll see that in the other setups. Now these kind of experiments are very scientific, they are very controlled, and this gives you what we really want. And it's not laboratory results in terms of what grows in a perfect condition contrived by the scientists. This is real life controlled conditions, and that's exactly what you want. Who cares if something works in a laboratory? Does it work in your own home? But you're not going to be as careful as I am. You don't have the 40 years of experience that I have. So I will make sure everything's done properly and controlled as I have done here. But the main thing is that this is real life. Sprouts are powerful foods. Broccoli sprouts are loaded with anti-carcinogens. These are something everyone should grow. Everyone should be consuming them. And can we create a more energetic, or do tachyons in general assist the growth process? Now we're going to actually see. There's some minor research done in this area online. Tachyons have actually, someone shows grapes they put in front of it, and how the grapes that are next to the tachyons turn into raisins very slowly compared to the uncontrolled or untachyonized grapes next to it. So we're going to see. Sprouts are great because they are very energetic. The seeds start to sprout very quickly. They grow at a great pace, and they're going to be affected by anything that's around them. So if there is a tachyon energy that has any appreciable nature, it should show itself in a test using sprouts. So sprouts are one of those, as I said, excellent determinants of energy because they grow so quickly. And we're going to see the actual difference. We have a tachyon in with the seeds, charging them from the very beginning. We have a large one underneath. As you'll see here, there's the actual large tachyon disc that is underneath. You'll see it. It's just a glass-looking things. The manufacturer of this tachyon, the only valid tachyons, which claim to be tested, use these common glass that they use as an antenna to attract tachyons. Like so many things, they accumulate or attract, they don't make. It's the same thing with so-called orgone. They're not making, they're accumulators. The other one, which I've grown sprouts all the time, and from this batch, by the way, of sprouts. I have already grown them in the past. I know they grow fine, they grow healthy. I know how to grow sprouts, which is very simple. And we will repeat that process, which I've done many times, again, which I have not used tachyons up until this day. So we will see exactly what happens from this point. The next audio will show the actual sprouts set up the way they are empowered, I should say, the way they are set up to grow every day, which is in a special little holder which keeps the moisture at a proper level. More on that next time.